is by there too. There we go.
There we go. Wow,
Yeah,
that took us a
fine.
little while to go live, I guess. How's
Mm.
everybody doing tonight? Sorry, we were trying to go live for some reason. It was stuck in the initializing stage for like 5 minutes. Glad to have everybody here. We're not going to have a featured guest tonight. Tonight, we're going to have a laid back show, talk to you guys about what's going on this summer. But let's get it started. I'm sorry, I just saw the intro playing again. How you guys doing?
Good. That happens. Been happening
Yeah,
every week.
Yeah,
Like right
yeah.
after the intro, it comes back into the intro again.
yeah, it tries to
Mm.
loop it for some reason. That's all good. We here. I hope everybody's doing good tonight. I want to start off first by saying I want to give a big shout out to my friend Brandon. Brandon, I hope you're watching. It's good to have you here. And we have a new guest with us tonight. He's in the chat. His name's Christopher, and he goes by the Edit Master. That's Alex Haggart's son. Glad to have you here. This is his first time watching, so I hope he enjoys the show. See what happens. Maybe we've got something nice later, you know. So, what have you guys been up to?
Flying.
No, no.
Dominic, you're pushing in the
I,
wintertime,
I,
right,
I
brother?
haven't done anything eventful recently.
Yeah.
Well, we went out tonight. Paul, tell us
Yeah,
about
we had a meetup today, a
that.
USDS meetup at Alex's house, and we met up with Alex and Diane, and we met up with Jim and his wife. We
Mm-hmm.
had all the kids there. Ray Trammell came with us. Yeah, we all had some fun flying, and we caught a train.
Yeah,
Mm.
Got
a
lucky
couple of
today.
them that went by actually.
Yeah, got lucky today. Well, why don't we go in and say hi to everybody in the chat? Oh, there he is. He was first.
Yeah.
Okay, someone was excited to watch the show, Alex. Glad to have you here.
Yeah,
And Brian, how you doing? I actually went flying with Brian the other day.
Ryan.
Yeah, got a beautiful shot. Hey Joel, how you doing? Glad to have you here, brother.
Hey, Joel.
Joe,
And we got Bill Walton in the house. How you doing, Bill?
Bill.
And Alex Haggart's in the house. He'll be joining us for the open chat.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Alex.
And we got Don in the house. How you doing, Don? Glad to have you
Hey,
here.
Don.
Mudball Dawn.
And Andy's here. 10 billion mosquitoes. Yeah, man. They're crazy. Yep. Yeah, it's awesome to be excited and expired.
Mm-hmm.
We got Ron in the house. How you doing, Ron?
Hey, Ron.
Glad to have you here. I actually have a picture from Ron to share tonight. And my number one supporter, my wife. She's actually sitting here by my side watching the show,
Actually,
helping keep everybody in the chat happy.
Again, hello again.
And thank you so much to Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill dropping the $10 super chat. Thank you.
yeah, merch up money.
Thank you so much, Uncle Bill. Hoping you're having a great weekend. Let me see.
We got Akarasha, Warren.
Yeah.
Warren.
We got Angel in the house. How you doing?
Hello, Angel.
And Warren. Warren's in the house. Rigged, Warren.
Yeah.
Rigged. I think Warren started that. Rigged.
He
Yeah.
started it in other chats.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to finish it tonight.
Screwed over by osmosis.
We got Dominic in the house. How you doing, Dominic?
Hey, Dom.
Can I have that
Yep.
letter?
I'm here.
Good to see you. You got the green screen behind you today.
Yeah. And we got Mickey
Yeah,
the View in the house.
One body part less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mickey Moo? How you doing? Mickey the View Moo. And we got Bud Bieber in the house. Actually, in New England, we got to call it Bud Bieber. Bud Bieber in the house. How you doing, Bud? He'll be joining us for the open chat. And Lee, Yellow Rose Jones. How you doing, Lee? Glad to have you here.
Lee.
Thank you. And Margie's in the house. How you doing, Margie? Glad to have you here.
Hey, Margie.
And Jeffrey. How you doing, Jeffrey? Glad to have you here.
Jeff, what's up, buddy?
Jeffrey mentioned something about giving away the stuff from DJI, and I actually started a contest. We're doing another long exposure contest. We'll talk about that tonight, and we're going to be giving away some of that DJI swag that they sent me. So stay tuned for that. We got Don Hill in the house. How you doing, Don? Glad to have you here.
Hey, Don.
And always trusty Nightbot. If you're looking for information on the show, Nightbot's the one to follow. Nightbot will be sharing the link if you want to join the open chat or any other information you can find there. And Ray Trammell's in the house. How you doing, Ray? Glad to have you here.
Hey, Ray.
He
came along with us tonight.
Yes, he did.
First time I saw him, actually.
Yeah. John Olson's in the house. How you doing, John? Glad to have you here.
Hey, John.
So many people in the chat.
We might not have as big a show tonight because people are celebrating Memorial Day.
Yeah.
They're out in other places camping or just good. Having a good time.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time anyway. Well, thank you, everybody, for being here. We're going to play Sunday Spectacular now, and then we'll get into the chat. I just want to say that, Warren, you didn't win Sunday Spectacular, but you inspired it tonight, brother. Me. Honestly, Sunday Spectacular is always my best photo of the week, my favorite photo of the week. And yeah, my panel, I think that's the best shot I've ever taken. Facebook makes you shrink it down so much to even share it, but the original photo is 550 megs. There's so much detail in it. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. I saw we had someone new in the chat here for the first time, too. I want to say hi. And John Olson doesn't have a wrench either, so I'm going to give John Olson a wrench. And
aerial video photos.
Yeah, I've seen that name.
First time.
Did I miss it here? Did I scroll past it? Oh, here it is. Aerial video photos. How you doing? Glad to have you. I'm going to give you a wrench. The reason why everybody has a wrench is so that way you can find each other's channel. When you click on a name, you'll be able to go to their channel, but you can't do it unless you have a wrench. So, it's a good place to utilize it. Yeah.
Ray's like, he should get partial credit.
Yeah.
But a lot of those places, I've been to every single one of those places, Paul. Some of them were with me.
Yeah.
I believe. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm sure they were. Yeah, I like to go out and fly with other people. I know that Sandwich Boardwalk was really nice. We were flying there together. Yeah.
We went there twice. To me and you. You went there about 3 or 4 times.
Yep.
But I went with you twice, I remember, and we had to deal with some gnats. And that was like really bad. And I heard you went somewhere the beginning of the week and the gnats were out then too.
Yeah.
So just biting.
So I wanted to share something this week. I got a package in the mail. I actually got some stuff for Dominic for his birthday that we're going to be sending him. I have actually something else coming. Someone messaged me today. They got something coming for him also. But sending Dominic a package with some birthday presents. So if you have anything you want to send him, you can let me know and I'll send it all in one package. But Brendan Finn sent me a package, and he sent me, which I thought was really incredible, is this photo of an owl. Now, it's an actual photo print on photo paper. I was supposed to get a frame, but I didn't have time. I woke up late today and had a meet. And he sent me that. But what he also sent that was really touching was he sent me a handwritten letter. And I asked him if it was okay if I read that letter, and I wanted to read it for everybody. He said, "Paul, for all you do, here is a small token of my immense appreciation. You are drawn to a breed of fowl that rates as one of the alpha birds of prey in the raptor category." So he's actually giving me a lesson here, which is kind of cool too. In 2009, September 9th, I was in Orlando, Florida for boat mechanic classes at Marine Mechanics Institute. While driving to my temporary home, I looked across the street from the house and saw a great horned owl in the front yard feasting on a brown rabbit. As the owl tore off pieces with its powerful beak, I sat watching in awe at nature's unfolding before my eyes. The owl didn't flinch, and after a couple of minutes, I went inside. Sitting on my bed, I realized how rare a sight that was for any person to witness, although I'm sure it happens more often now as we take more of their habitat by urban sprawl. The big owl was going to eat his meal no matter who was watching. It's a cherished memory, controlled carnage. Aside from the need to feed survival instinct, there's a similarity between the love of drone flight and the grace of the owl's movements. You have the ability to combine your drone's hobby with your interest with owls. Like the wings on your backdrop, you soar through the air with the grace and purpose looking for the next prize. Thank you, Paul, for letting not just me, but all the people involved have the opportunity to take part in something much bigger than ourselves, the platform, the original place for creative expression, the United States Drone Society. So, Brendan, thank you. I really appreciate that. I was touched by this letter. And appreciate the lesson, too. That must have been a nasty but an awesome sight to see. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, it was pretty gruesome there while you were talking about it ripping pieces off of them.
Yeah.
No, but I appreciate that. That was very kind of him. It was a very thoughtful gift. So I appreciate that. So we're not going to have a featured guest tonight. So I think the best thing we can do is bring in our chat panel. Make sure we got everybody here.
Bring them all in. Hey, Jim.
There we go.
Jim.
Looks like we got everybody here.
Hey,
how you guys doing?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Bud. Hey,
And
Dave.
Brendan.
Hey, Stuart, you're in focus now.
Dominic. And Wedgie.
Hello.
And Jim. Jim's
Mr.
flying over the water right now.
Yep. So I know a bunch of people here went flying today. What
That's
about
Paul. That's
what about
Paul
you,
right
Yeah.
Bud
there.
and Brendan?
Hmm?
Did you go flying today?
I did not. I went flying Thursday.
Yeah.
I was able to catch a nice long train.
Yeah. Well,
Nice.
we had a meet up today. I actually got home just in time to start the show. I'm gonna share a photo. This one, Alex Haggart caught this photo today.
Oh,
That's up
nice.
in
Mhm.
Alex's backyard, just
Oh,
Yeah.
awesome.
Cool.
hanging out flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah, it's a big group of us.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and you got a great
Good
spot to
morning,
fly from
Juan.
right there because you got the train tracks right in the back there. So
The train tracks, the cove. There's so many things like anyone that's in the area. Whenever I do meetups, please come through because that locate my backyard is a really good location.
yeah,
I'd be
I
out
want to
there
get
every night if I lived there. I'd be out there every night, man.
Yeah.
yeah,
Chasing
yeah,
boat.
You never know what you're gonna find out there.
yeah. I
Mm.
want to get over on the other side of that waterway so that way we can get some low stuff over there too.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
that
gotta-
Scallop. What is it called, Alex?
Scallop Town.
Scallop Town Park is a
Yep.
nice big open
There's
area.
that, and then there's they call it the end of the world beach, which is past the state park, which is kind of your cheat to launch from because you can kind of get the
Hey,
state
Lawrence, how you
park
doing?
from aerial
Lawrence.
perspective without actually flying into it. But there's a lot of locations around here, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like I've never really flown in that area before, and it's probably because of the airspace.
Yeah,
But I had no problem getting, permission to fly.
Yeah,
Jim, on the other
Jim,
hand,
Jim,
Going
had
on
Jim.
an hour and a half to get
an
permission
hour
to
and
fly.
yeah,
to get
Yeah.
permission.
yeah.
Get a Lance?
So we could get 200 feet of authorization there, and pretty
Mhm.
much everyone was able to just get their request granted right away. Just got a code to our phone. It was simple. And Jim was trying to fly the Avata, and he was having issues right up until
All the
almost
time.
we left. I didn't think he was going to get up in the air. And Ray
Mm.
encountered something similar
Mm.
too, but
Yep.
he solved his before Jim did. Jim, you know what? I'm proud of you though, because I could tell that you were super frustrated by it.
Oh yeah.
And we were having a little go at you, a little fun about it. And you
Oh.
maintained your composure, though. It was really good. That was all in good fun, just trying to cheer up the moment. But I know that you were super irritated. And kudos
yeah.
for being able to keep your composure and handling it like you did. You handled it very well.
Yeah, you
know,
whipped that thing around too. Once you got it up, that thing was screaming.
Oh yeah.
you
Mm.
Manual all
fly
the
it
way.
in- Oh, all right. Because
Go ahead. I think Bud's got something to add
yeah,
to
that
this.
thing was flying.
So you're flying at a state park and you needed to get clearance,
No.
or I'm
No.
sorry, I don't have that problem where I live.
No,
so.
there's a airport that's not used that much. Quonset State Airport's a military airport,
Okay.
and that Alex's house is right in the
Flight path.
the flight path,
Arrival departure.
right in the flight
Yeah.
path. So
Mhm.
Yeah. It looked to me like he was right on the line. Just
Right
a
on
little
the-
further, he's right on the line. So we had 200 feet of authorization that we could get, which
I
was
kept-
just a simple unlock. And it wasn't simple for Jim or Ray. Ray had trouble also.
Mm.
I kept getting messages about that I was, close to an restricted airspace type thing. The
Yeah.
geofencing thing keep coming up saying, "Oh, you're taking off right near an airport," and
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
after I got Lance authorization, I was fine. So
Yeah. What's up,
Okay.
Bud? You had something you want to say?
So what do you have to do to get clearance? Clarence,
Get a Lance.
how do you
So-
and how does one
right.
do that?
Go on the app.
All right. So for me, when I went to go take off, it said that I couldn't take off because I needed authorization. And then it asked me for my phone number. I gave them my phone number and they sent me an unlock code. I put in the unlock code in the app and then it made me agree that I am fully responsible for the flight and this and that. And then it just unlocked.
right.
Okay, but are you using? I don't know the names of the controllers. Are you using the controllers with the built-in screen, or are you using
Yes.
the controller with your phone?
So,
on
Yeah.
it?
I actually had my phone connected to my hotspot. My mobile hotspot was
Right.
connected to the DGIRC. So if you have the DGRC, you're going to need to be connected to an internet connection to transmit that.
All right. What if you got the controller with the built-in screen and your phone is not connected?
Then you won't be able to get an authorization code.
You have to
or
have internet.
Wi-Fi, or if you got Wi-Fi nearby.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, that's
you
no
need your
fun.
phone. You need your phone to create a
So,
hotspot.
okay, again, I have a controller with a screen.
Yep.
Doing the Fly
Mhm.
app, but I also have my phone. So there's no
Yes.
way I can tell my controller that I got the code.
Yeah,
from,
turn on your
You
hotspot.
can't, turn on your mobile hotspot
Yeah,
on your cell
hotspotted.
phone.
and then the controller will talk
then
to the phone.
Yeah, then you find
Connect
your.
it to that mobile
Uh,
hotspot, and then you have internet connection.
So,
Yep.
so
Thank
Bud,
you were really confusing me there.
so
right,
Bud,
sure.
very important. A lot of people don't realize that the
A lot of people
screen
aren't
on
computer literate.
the remote control with the screen, it's just
Yeah.
like a cell phone. If you drag from the top,
Right,
then
I
you
know
can go into
that.
settings and Wi-Fi and
I
Bluetooth
know
and
all
all
that.
that. Okay.
I just didn't know how my phone was going to tell the controller that it got the code or whatever. So
And I have other
You did it
information
all
that would be
automated.
helpful there too, Bud. The drone has to be on the ground and not in the air, because once you take off with the drone, it will disable the Wi-Fi connection to your
I-
hotspot.
Yeah, that's true.
I've launched. Obviously,
Yeah.
I live here, so sometimes when you do it for the first time, depending on what phone you have, it'll actually input the code right away without you actually having to open and
Yeah.
copy it. If you launch multiple times, a lot of times I have to go into the DJI app and actually go into my permissions and disable the active connections, because for some reason it will tell me that I have an active license that is maybe a week ago, because that's the last time I flew. I have to disable that and then reactivate the license
really?
that I'm actually
Wow.
trying to fly with to be able to gain access to my privileges at that time. So it's a very weird thing with DJI, where if you've already flown a location, just be aware that if you're denied the second time that you're there after a 24-hour period, you might have to go into your profile, go into your actual permissions and disable the permissions, and then try to fly from that standpoint to be able to reactivate current permissions.
And I'll give you, I have a word of advice for the people with the DJRC, like me and Bud were talking about. If you're going to be out flying and you're worried that you're not going to have an internet signal or anything like that, link up the controller while you're at home if you know where you're going to fly, and preload your maps.
I
If
do
you
that.
preload your maps, they'll be in the cache, and then when you're flying, you'll have them there. But if you can, it's optimal to connect to your hotspot, because you can get a fresh map there. If you need any requests, you'll have connection to go through. And on top of that, your flight logs will be backed up.
I do that
For
when I'm going to
updates,
go to a
too.
place that doesn't have, that I know doesn't have, cell service.
Yeah.
I've done that before too. I've
Oh,
preloaded
man.
GPS maps. So.
You know what? You're right, Brendan, too. But I
Yeah, you
hate
gotta-
doing updates while I'm on the road. I'd rather
Well, I know, but
check for the updates before I leave if I can.
Oh, agreed.
sometimes it'll ground you.
I had that happen with the Air 2S before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So speaking of
Yeah.
meetups,
But you're right. It takes a long time on some of
I don't
them.
update unless it forces me to update.
Right. Right.
So I wanted to share this for those in Spain.
Wow.
September
I wish I could
2025,
go.
they're having the Spain drone meet.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's 18 months away. We can all go there.
Giddy!
Dominic, yep.
From Spain.
But yeah, I wanted to share that in case anybody was interested. Oh, look at the
Take me a
puppy.
while to get there.
I couldn't tell if it was a cat or a dog.
Dog.
Oh, all right, because it was kind of blurry because of the green screen effect.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there's no green screen. That's why this looks like crap.
Yeah, that's why he's kind of fading into.
Hey, Stephen Drones, how you doing? Glad to have you here. And Lauren said they're going to try to make that meetup. That's cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Ron Johnson sent me a picture. He got his mug, so
Yeah.
he sent a picture to me. I got this one, and of course it's going to this one, and his coffee mug. Thank you for sending me that, Ron.
Satisfaction.
Yeah, so Paul, you tried giving me 2 or 3 more stickers today, and then you realize that my case had about 100 of them in there.
All right, so listen, I give out a lot of stickers, and I just wasn't sure who had what, so I brought a stack of stickers with me today, and I said, "Who wants stickers?" We gave some to the kids, and
I
you
should
know,
have grabbed a
Your
couple
son
more.
noticed that. He's like, "Dad, look at all these stickers he has."
Yep.
I'm like, "Yeah, I've been collecting them."
Karen
Yeah.
grabbed a few.
Yeah.
and Ray Trammell sent me a photo too.
Oh yeah, I remember
Oh
seeing this one.
man. I hope he moves it before he sits down.
You know,
Yeah,
if
so
you,
if you notice, there's that
He's got
DGI
a
hat.
3. Mini 3, yeah.
Yep. There's
Oh,
that
yeah.
DGI hat
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
that hat that you got.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
You know, when I saw the hat, I thought of him, and when he put it on, when I gave it to him, it looked just
Yeah,
like his
Russ.
other hat, except it said DGI, so it was a perfect fit, just like I thought. Hey, we got Oz in the house. How you doing?
Hey, Ross.
Talk about awesome photography, Ross Langdon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible stuff. Oh, and my niece is here. Hi, Randy. How you doing? Glad to have you here. She's
Hi.
been live streaming some Dead Space. Actually, she's the
Oh,
whole reason why I went live last night. I think I went live at like midnight at 12:30 this morning. Did some gaming. Didn't get many people there. It was so late, and but I was
oh, you did? I didn't even know.
I was playing some South Park. Yeah, Bud, did you have something you wanted to say?
I saw a little
Oh,
bit of that.
I fast forwarded to where the guy's sitting on the toilet trying to push one out. Like, are you kidding me?
What the heck happened last night, guys?
I was playing South Park.
South Park.
The video
Fractured
game.
Butthole.
right.
He had, what,
Stinky.
he had a heavy load or something.
I was
Mr.
playing.
Hanky.
No, I
I
was
was
on
playing
PC.
Hellblade 2.
What's that, Chris?
Hellblade 2, I
Oh,
think.
Senua's Sacrifice. Yeah, I played the
No,
first.
not the Sacrifice. The new one.
The
one that
second
just-
one. Yeah, I'm saying I played the first one. I
Yeah,
didn't play the second one.
it's like just like a really walking simulator kind of.
You know,
You know-
Mudball says hashtag suds. Do I win? Every time someone says hashtag suds, I see SpongeBob when he realizes I got the suds. Do you remember that episode?
Yeah.
I don't realize that one.
That was funny.
Yeah, so everybody. Paul also does gaming,
Hmm.
and
Only once in a while. You know, it's funny. I have a bunch of gaming videos that aren't up anymore, but that's used to be what I put up there. I didn't really go anywhere with it. Drones are
Nice.
really my thing now, and I actually said this last night. I feel like I'm so passionate about drones that when I have free time, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to game. I don't want to do anything else. I'm like, I feel aimless. Like, what do I do? And then, let's
Yeah.
get back on the group, or let's go watch some drone videos. And I just
Yeah.
feel like I'm so passionate about it that I really can't find interest in other things anymore, which is kind of crazy.
Hmm.
yeah, sometimes you might just not bring a drone and go hang out at a beach and catch some rays or something.
No.
But that's hard to do. It's hard to do to go say I'm going to this beautiful place right here that's got a lighthouse and trees and a nice shoreline and not have a drone along with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a killer.
Because it's basically if you're going there to drone.
Yep.
And my
Well, it's
kids
about-
get pissed off about that because it's like, hey, I'm going to go to this beautiful place with a nice beach and all that. And no, Daddy, you're going droning. And it's like, well, I'm bringing the drone along. No,
Because
you're
you
going
never
with
know.
the drone.
Yes,
Oh,
the
you're
jellyfish
Yes,
fields
I
was good. Christopher's in the chat talking about jellyfish, the Jellyfish Classic. Yep.
Yeah.
That one was great.
Yeah.
I love that one.
And so, listen, I think that we're halfway through the show, and I think everybody's in here been busy shooting some photos, and I think maybe we should share them. How you guys feel about Best of the Rest?
Yeah.
Let's
Show
do
us
it.
gone.
Let's do it.
Very round looking.
Hey, that was a
Wow.
great one from your son
Yeah.
of the knobs, the overhead of the Knobska,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And
How about
also,
Very nice. Very nice, Ben.
yeah, Christopher Haggart was in there also.
Yeah,
So was Alex. Nice.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Skylar's was nice with the fog.
Oh yeah, they were all nice.
Oh
And
man,
yeah, Ray Trammell had one in there, and he's like, I don't think I got it in. Yeah, you got one in there.
no, that one from there's a different. That was a different perspective I've ever seen from the Mount Hope Bridge before. So
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Must have missed that one.
Yeah, I had fun flying at the Mount Hope Bridge. That was a lot of fun. I got that picture of that tree and the bridge in the background.
Is that your
Nope.
first time there?
Yeah, that was my first time there. Yes, it was.
Where's
Yeah,
that at?
I was there with. Oh, that's in Bristol, Rhode Island.
Okay.
They have a bridge, suspension bridge there, and it was great. I went there once with the Mini 2 and caught that bridge too, and it's great.
Yeah.
It's
Hey,
just
listen.
this
Speaking of bridges, does anyone else have like this weird kind of energy now when you go over a bridge after that bridge fell down?
Mm,
I went over 195 today.
I worry about bridges.
It feels it feels a little bit different now going over bridges after seeing that.
Yeah,
have that-
I've always had that feeling,
Yeah.
especially the
Hmm.
I-5 over the Columbia in Washington, in Oregon, rather.
Well, the reason why I say that too is because when we were at the Mount Hope Bridge, the park that was there, you look at the structures for the bridge, and they look very similar to the ones in Baltimore, and
Yeah.
there's no real protection around them. And I think
Ventilator,
that's something that they'll be looking at in the future around bridges is protecting the supports more now.
Yeah,
They do that
I
on
agree
some
with that.
bridges.
Right.
Yeah. What an undertaking, though. Just I've seen videos on how they do construction underwater and how they get in there and they build the wall and get rid of. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a pretty big undertaking, very expensive, but pretty cool to
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Hey,
build the
Captain
wall
Ray, how
that
you
suck all
doing?
the water out.
Good. Good. How you doing,
All
Ben?
right.
How's everybody? Hey, everybody.
Captain Ray.
Good to see you all. Everybody in the chat. How you doing?
Yes.
Doing good. So, Ray, you went flying today. Had to meet up with some people, didn't you?
Yeah, me, myself, and I.
Oh,
No, I just went by myself today. Yeah, I started early at sunrise, but there was no sunrise. It was all cloud cover at the Vietnam Memorial,
Yeah.
and then I went to Mount Sinai Harbor, which is a beach area, Cedar Beach, and then I just set the drone up in my backyard. That's it. So three different locations today.
Mm.
Awesome. Yeah, you sent me some photos too. You're going to be sharing those online later?
Yeah, I'll get around to posting them. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I worked on a Memorial Day video. I want to post it tomorrow.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Well, if you do a Memorial Day video, maybe I'll if you want, I'll share it during the show next Sunday.
Yeah, okay, that'd be
Yeah,
nice. Cool. Thanks.
We're going to be doing a contest next week. The long exposure challenge was a very popular one, so we're gonna repeat that one. Hey, Bud, you actually got an entry already in there. Congratulations! Bud has learned something about long exposure photography, and I know that you may find this crazy, but before the show started, now of course no one else was there to see it, but Bud was talking about the exposure triangle. Now, if we know Bud, that's pretty amazing. Bud's talking about the exposure triangle, so he's learning new things. And
Mm.
yeah, he did a great job. I actually learned something because I haven't shot a long exposure shot in a day yet.
All right. Well, all I can say is thank you to all the members in this wonderful group you have, Paul. You have forced is the wrong word. You have challenged me to go out and expand. And I
Yeah.
can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah,
I
I don't
watch
look
the
at.
best of the rest and go, God, I gotta do
I
better.
know.
So,
I think you picked the wrong word there, though. I don't think it's challenge. I think what we're trying to spread here is inspiration. That's
okay,
what it is.
inspiration.
Good point.
You've
Good
inspired me to go
Yeah.
out.
No, but if you feel challenged, that means that you feel like you want to perform better. That's what challenging to people is
Well,
trying to perform the
I'm
best you
learning,
can.
and again, I can't appreciate or say enough appreciation to everybody to make me listen to what you're saying, make me read your comments, learn what you're doing, and go out into the field and practice. So
Yeah.
thank you again, everybody.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So, so we're going to do the long exposure challenge again. I'm just going to make sure I don't mess up what I say here. Again, if you're ever looking for any contest or events going on in the group, always check out the featured section of the group. It's up at the top. You got to click featured.
Yep.
Books should make it so much easier, but they just don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I
They
try to
don't.
invite people to the show, they only allow me to invite 50 people. We have a group with almost 4,500 people.
Yeah, right.
Invite
Yeah.
50 now for some reason. So
If you
That's
try
good.
it, I think if you try it on your phone, you could do it, but you have to manually select people. I was doing that, and I
Time.
selected about 750 people, but I did it manually each person.
yeah,
So I did it on my phone, but when I do it on my PC, the browser does not let us do it for some
yeah,
reason. It used to be 500. We used to be able to invite 500 people at a time. And you just had to
Really?
scroll down and load those friends in, and once they loaded in, you can go back up, hit select 500. So we would basically invite everybody, but now we can't do it, and
Yeah.
it's really annoying.
Okay.
yeah. So normally when you
By
go
the
to
way, I was watching on Facebook for the first 5 minutes.
go ahead, you could. Oh, you were watching the show on Facebook.
Facebook, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So when you normally go to the group, you have the regular page here. Like here we are live right now. But if you go up here to where it says featured, it'll be similar on mobile device, but you just have to look at it. Here's all the featured topics that we have here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And so this is the long exposure challenge. We're gonna have three place. We're gonna have three winners, first, second, and third place. The first place winner is gonna win one of these DJI bags. This was sent to us by David from 308 Drone Zone.
Nice.
And the second and third place winners are gonna win a DJI bag and a sticker pack. And the DJI bag that they're gonna win is gonna be the one that came in
Yeah. Cool.
from the swag box that DJI sent me. And first place winner is also going to get a coffee mug. So
This is going to be drone shots this time, right?
yeah, I put specifically in there. The rules are there. So you have to
Okay.
post your long exposure in the comments. You have to mention which drone that you use, and photo must be long exposure captured with a drone camera. I know before we had some people who used handheld cameras and got long exposure of the drone.
They were
These have to be specifically taken with the drone camera itself.
Okay.
And the contest deadline is going to be the 31st, May 31st, at 9 p.m. I'm going to shut off comments. I'll compile them for the show on Sunday, and next Sunday we're going to do a live show, but we're going to do the long exposure challenge too. We're going to do just like we did the last time. We're going to show all the photos. And we're going to have live voting, and if we have
Live
a tie,
voting.
member only vote breaks the tie.
Hmm.
I have to admit it was fun actually turning auto off and figuring out what the hell them numbers meant.
Mudball. Don't
What do you
Mud
say?
ball for the win.
don't get
Yeah.
don't get
Yeah.
angry or whatever you get when you,
He's already
when you
won.
vote freeze.
Only if you take a drone picture of it.
Protect
Yeah.
your private parts.
Demonetized.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll send him a coffee
Get
cup.
sunburned too.
yeah, it looks like Gregory Kelly was trying to join the show. He wasn't able to. I'm sorry, brother. We'll get in touch.
The real
I'm trying to,
Greg Kelly show.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm trying to get Gregory on the show as featured guest.
Yeah.
It hasn't been easy because he's only available every other week, and it's pretty busy. By the time I ended up hearing from him, it was too late. So yeah, we're gonna get him on the show and feature his work. He's another. We were just talking about this
He's with
earlier.
his son too, right?
Yeah, getting kids involved. His son's
Yeah.
older now, but it's nice that he's got his son involved. And
Mhm.
I can't say enough. It was nice today too, flying with Alex, and the kids were so excited,
Right.
especially when we're showing them how we use the drone as a fan in the hot summertime. Yeah, that was fun.
You guys look like you had a great meetup today.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I'll tell
it
you,
was wonderful.
the most touching moment of it all was when we were leaving. Benjamin met, Mila, right? Am I saying it right? Benjamin met Mila. I think your mic is muted, Alex. I can't hear you if you're talking. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's Mila.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Wow.
Benjamin met Mila for the first time today, and they played. And when we were getting ready to leave, and after we said bye to everybody, as Ben's walking away, she ran up behind him and wrapped her arms around him in a big hug. She was so happy they had a
Oh,
great time
wow.
together. So
That's
yeah, it
cool.
was awesome.
They had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Boyfriend and girlfriend. You never
Love
know.
is in the air.
Hey, Ron Johnson.
So,
How you doing?
Mudball, Don
Not
wants to
just the
know.
drones, baby.
Yeah.
Don wants to know about where the pictures should be sent to.
So if you're gonna post a picture for the long exposure contest, it'll be in the group in the featured topics. I tagged everyone in it, but I know that not everybody gets a tag.
Right.
I just wish Facebook made it easier for us to connect with our members, especially inviting them to the show. You know, I think that they say that they're trying to protect it from spam, but if there's 4,500 members in the community, how many of them might not even know about the show and want to see it, but can't find out
Right.
because they make it next to impossible to invite them. Well, we got Ross in the house joining us too. Hey, Ross, how you doing?
That's a
Ross.
close up.
The edit master.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hi, Ross.
So, since this is a show about
Such
summer,
nice skin tones.
so this is all about summer, right, Paul? What are people doing?
Yeah,
this
that's right.
Yeah, yep,
Two of
Good
us
to
are
know.
not having summer.
yeah. Ross and Dominic are in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Heading into the wintertime right
Oh,
now.
I wanted to
it's still
mention,
summer.
Bud,
It's
are you
United
okay?
States
Y'all got some
Drone
bad
Society.
weather out there. Around Chicago area and stuff, there's been tornado warnings.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh.
Bud, go ahead.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, if you want, I'm gonna have to
I
say
got no
goodnight.
volume,
I'm
guys.
gonna be up at 4 a.m, but I do have a short summer plan. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all the families of those that didn't come home who served in our military. Happy Memorial Day, everybody, tomorrow. For me, I'm leaving Tuesday through Thursday. I'm going up to what's called Alpine Valley. It's a ski resort, music theater, and 3 9-hole golf courses. So 3 days of, well, let's admit it, heavy drinking and golfing. But again, everybody have a
Sounds
safe
right.
Yeah.
and great
Enjoy,
Memorial Day,
Bud.
and we'll see you guys next week.
You have a safe
No
one.
drones?
Well, in theory, I can't fly a drone, but I am taking one because once we're out in the back 40, if you call it, they'll never know I'm in the air. So,
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you so much
be
for
safe,
being with us
everybody.
tonight,
Thanks
Bud.
again,
I
Paul.
appreciate
See
it.
you, Bud.
Have a safe
Have
trip.
fun, man.
Have a good night.
Yeah, we'll see y'all.
And Bud, admit it, they had you at golf. That's all they had to say.
Yeah, golf.
Well, okay. Then came the word drone.
Yeah.
See you,
Yeah.
kids.
Bye, Bud.
Bye.
Yeah, that was awesome. So I hope he has a safe trip. That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
I have something to give to you, Paul.
Me.
Why don't you
Through
take
the-
a look in the chat right now? This might segue into something. Let's see.
I don't know what chat am I looking at? The live chat?
There you go.
Our chat.
Well, thank you, Chris.
Oh.
Night, Bud.
If everybody could see it in the chat,
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah.
well done.
Dominic, what are you're supposed to hit the button.
I know, I was asleep.
It's all right. I got it.
Yeah.
Dominic, how you
Good
feeling?
job, man.
good shot, man.
All
Thank
better.
you, Chris. I
did you
appreciate
see
that.
it in the chat? Did you see the
Yeah.
guy?
Who the guy was?
He's got a coffee mug, and
That's-
he's kind of shaped
Oh,
like
he's
me.
kind of.
Now, what is that?
He's
An
got an
emoji?
eye
What do you call those
Paul.
things?
Is it? Does it say United States Drone Society on it?
No, I can't do that.
You can't see
I'm
it
not
here, but
that good.
It does look like the mug, though.
yeah, it's funny. It does it. He's got a coffee mug too.
Yeah, the tall, sleek. Yeah,
Very cool, Chris.
definitely.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man.
And a big shout out to my channel members. I appreciate you all. I really do. So, Ray, you're up in New York for the summer now, right?
Yes, yeah. Out on Long Island.
So during your summertime, where are you flying the most?
I fly along the water. You know, I like the water. So any place on the North Shore of Long Island or the South Shore of Long Island, and like next Saturday, Angel Santos is coming out. And we're going to go out to the Hamptons and fly in the Hamptons.
Yeah.
Mm.
We were talking about you today, by the way, while we were at the meetup. We actually did. We were all standing there together, and we did a droney waving at the drone, and we said, "Let's do a Ray Kelly shot."
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
True story.
I
I said that.
appreciate that.
Yep. I didn't have any time. I got home about a half hour before the show, so I was just able to get the studio going and get up and running. So I haven't been able to pull the footage yet, but I can't wait. I can't wait to see the stuff. What's up,
And
Jim?
Ray did a manual droney shot. He didn't tell it, you do it and let it go. He did it.
Oh yeah, I never do that.
Yeah.
You know
Reverse
what? When
that up.
Always a manual for me.
my
Yeah.
first drone, the Mini SE, I always did manual dronies. I never
Yeah.
ever used those
Intelligent
automated
Master
control.
shots.
Yeah, it's
And you ask Paul. Paul knows.
Yeah.
Paul was
And
there with me.
I always try to tell people, I know some people are really stubborn about it. They don't want to try it. I try to say, don't take it just to like, okay, you don't want to use it in your video, fine. But I'm sure you got some extra room on the SD card. Try it anyway, just so you know how to use the features. Even if
Yeah.
you're not going to
You
use
should
it,
try
just
all the
practice.
features. Yes.
You know, it's like when you buy anything, you buy a new keyboard, you buy a new mouse, you want to learn all about it and how to use all its features, right? Now, you might not use a certain keystroke, but you certainly know where every key is. The same thing with your drone. You might not utilize it, but know how to use it, you know, because there might be someone close to you who gets a drone and they're going to come to you for advice and say, hey, how do I do this? And, you know, you can already know that information to help them out. And again, you never know what you're going to get, even if you're trying something new.
Yeah, and if you don't know how to do a droney, it's easy. Just
Yeah.
push it backwards and push it up at the same time.
Yeah.
Up and down. Yep.
Reverse
Very
it
good
up.
speed.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how I found Ray Kelly's channel. I put in the word droney and I got like 800 of his videos.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I learned that from Marcus Crawford. I had a whole
Yeah, that's
quadcopter.
Marcus Crawford's the king.
all right. I see people throwing hashtags in the chat there. Warren's one of them. So I think now it's time to give away a mug. How do you think about that?
We should.
Let's give away a mug.
Yeah, man.
Hashtag USDS in the chat for your chance to win this custom United States Drone Society coffee mug. USA shipping only. If you're outside of the USA, you can have me ship it to someone you know in the USA, or you can donate it to somebody in the USA, or we can redraw. Good luck, everybody. I'm actually going to start my...
Angel, I believe you. That's it, man.
Yep.
That's the way I do it.
I'm kind of hoping that Alex's son wins tonight.
Hey, don't start saying things like that, because then it will be rigged again. You know,
Wait.
everything's rigged tonight.
Yeah, all you got to do for your chance to win is put hashtag USDS in the chat. Oh, he doesn't want it to end. Hey, you know, we're here every week. It'd be great to have you. All right, so my wife has put an entry in for Diane.
Right one.
So if my wife wins, it's for Diane.
Hey, Jalen.
Hey,
How are
Jalen,
you?
how you doing? USFL. Thank you, Jeff. So we got 1 minute left.
In this 1 minute, I just want to say someone passed away a few days ago. His name was Wendell Patton. He was very famous in the FPV community. And I just wanted to give a little shout out to him and his family and my condolences.
Yeah, may he rest in peace.
Yeah, his name was Jack Bear FPV. You may be able to find that on YouTube.
Hey, Jonathan, how you doing, brother? Glad to have you here.
Jonathan.
And we got Tom in the house. How you doing, Tom? And Barkley. How you doing,
Tom.
Barkley? Glad to have you here.
Barkley.
Jonathan just recently had a birthday. Happy birthday, Jonathan.
Yep.
Oh, happy birthday.
Just got them on.
We got 12 seconds left, and then I'm going to roll this. We have 20 entries right now. And there we go. There's the timer. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to roll now. Who's going to win it? gonna win it?
Yay! Right.
Hey.
Well done, sir.
Congratulations, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
That's funny. That is funny. Rigged. There we go with a
Yeah,
rig.
already.
Yeah, he had his
Put
foot
it
on the
up.
pedal underneath the table.
I like
Excuse
that.
me.
If I win, he's gonna donate it back to me.
That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah.
All right, he wants me to do a redraw,
Hi,
so I'm
Jim.
gonna do a redraw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me go back.
I'm sorry I'm coughing.
Don't worry about it, Captain Ray. It's all good. And we're gonna redraw that. Good luck, everybody. Watch Ray win it again.
Yeah.
RJ. RJ, you want me to re-roll? You want to
This is gonna be fun.
What are we gonna do? Oh, that's so funny.
How
He was.
did he know that?
This has never happened. If we have to roll again, this has never happened.
All right. Well, right now as it stands, it's RJ's. Congratulations, RJ. That's funny. That is funny.
What are the odds?
I know.
You know he's jumping up and
Because
down.
everybody
right?
almost everybody has one right now.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Lisa's been begging for one for a while. She's wanted one,
Mhm.
and I think Jonathan's been waiting for one too. I know that.
Hmm.
All right, and he says
Jonathan
re-roll.
says it's rigged again.
All right, so we're gonna
Re-roll.
re-roll it again.
I'll get Jonathan up.
Yeah, get that pedal set
Re-roll.
again.
Oh, it's
All right, good luck, everybody.
This is a first in USDS history.
Yay! All right, there we go. Brandon Robert.
Hey.
All right.
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Hey, look, he just said I need one bad in the chat as his name came up.
Yep, that's cool.
What
Way
did he
to
know?
go.
Congratulations, Brandon.
Congratulations, Brandon. Send me a
You
message.
needed one
with your-
bad. Yeah.
Send me a
Everybody
message
needs
on
one.
Facebook with your address, and I'll send you one out this week.
There you
That's
go.
great. That's great.
Yeah, that's funny.
Wash only.
That's hilarious.
Mhm.
It's rigged, but it took 3 times to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all
Hey,
good.
Jay Lynn. How you doing, Jay
It's
Lynn?
rigged in a good way.
You know, that shows how supportive the community is. Like, you don't just need a whole bunch of them. Everyone needs one.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so we have a few minutes left, so we're gonna go around and let everyone say what they want to say and promote what they want to promote. I want to remind everybody that I shared this. If you're interested in the Spain drone meet, contact
Yeah.
Backpack Jack's probably your best bet. They also have a Gmail here that you can contact. Yeah, it's always good to meet up with people, you know.
So now do they have a website up for that or information about it, Paul?
It's on. It's on
It just
the
says they have. Well, I'm sure you could talk.
Facebook.
Yeah, they didn't know I shared this. I just seen it and I figured I'd share it during the show and give them some support for their meetup. But they have a Gmail here, Spain
Yeah,
Drone
okay.
Meet
You got a Gmail for
at
more info.
gmail.com. So if you need further information, just send them an
And
email,
look up-
and I'll add that information into the description of the video.
Look up Drone Seekers International because that was on the top
Okay.
logo.
Yeah,
That'll
Drone
probably
Seekers
help.
International. And if you
That's
know
good,
Jackie, Backpack Jack, she's a good person to talk to. She'll help you. So, Ray, I'll give you the floor.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Paul. Thanks for the invite. Sorry I was a little late. I was actually I ran out and bought a TV. That's where I was, and
Oh,
that's
well
why I
done.
was late. But
Who's
the
got
only
time
thing
to
I
watch
want to
TV?
promote is the South Florida Drone Meetup. Just make your
Mhm.
plans now. It's never too early to book your room. We're going to run out. The hotel gave us the same rates again, the Hampton Inn and Suites. All you got to do is say you're with the South Florida Drone Meetup group. But anyway, and I got to say thank you to you, Paul. You're sponsoring it. You're a big sponsor of it. You know,
Yep.
your pens are a big, big hit. I can't say thank you enough, really.
Are we ready to give an update on what we got going in the background yet? Or are we still holding off?
No,
on it?
no, we haven't finalized that, but yeah, it's just about finalized, but not yet. Okay.
Okay. Good.
And then we got to definitely pick the name. But anyway, yep.
All right, Captain Ray. Thank you so much.
Surprise. It's going to be
I
a
appreciate
surprise.
it.
But we got
Yep.
94 people signed up already for
Great.
next
Oh, wow.
year's
That's
meetup.
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, Captain Ray. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Hope you have a
Thanks a
great
lot,
safe
guys.
weekend.
Most love you.
Have a good week.
You too.
See you, Ray.
Right.
And Brendan, first, before you say anything, I want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate your thoughtful gift to me. It's not easy to sit down there and write out a big note like that, so I really do appreciate it.
It took a few minutes, yeah. But today is race day, and I'm a couple miles from the Charlotte Motor Speedway, so I can tell. Yeah, so I can tell it's a definite TFR, but I think it's a restricted year round because every time I try to fly near it, it stops me. But we live less than 5 miles from Paget Airport up here in Concord, and I can tell there must be a caution out because I can't hear him right now, but you can hear him even with the windows shut when the thunder starts rolling. And oh yeah, it's a very fast track, yeah. And when I worked for Altel, I used to install their pace cars with the car phones, take them out of the old ones and put them in the new ones. Some of the drivers, their haulers, and so they gave us free Richard Petty rides around, and we went 167 miles an hour.
Yep.
The guy that was driving me, and we beat the other car that was out there with us. That was a few years ago, but tomorrow I'm off and I'm going to go fly. This weekend I've been just looking at my material that I haven't really been catching up with to see what I'm going to put on my website because my YouTube channel because I haven't really done much since then. So that's what I've been doing the past 2 days. But yeah, tomorrow definitely going to go fly and see if I can catch some more trains.
Yeah. Go out there and fly, have some fun. Appreciate having you here, brother, and thank you again so much. I really do
I'm
appreciate it.
glad you like the poster, and I hope you get it framed. It's
Yeah.
going to look really
I was
nice.
going to go get a frame today, but we ended up sleeping late because I stayed up till like 4 or 5 in the morning, slept until noontime, and we had to go do a meetup today, which almost didn't happen. I almost had to stay home for a bit, but it worked out. We were able to go, and it was great. But I appreciate having you here. Thank you so much. Have a great week, and
I
fly safe,
appreciate all
brother.
you do for us. Thank you so much.
Well, you guys inspire me just as much, so thank you so much. Have a great week, Brendan.
All right, y'all too.
Thanks, Brendan. Take care.
And
No worries.
Jim.
Hi.
I had a great day. We got together and we got to fly together. You guys were ribbing me pretty hard about not being able to get the damn thing authorized, and man, I was trying over and over. Did you reboot your phone? Did you reboot the controller? Did you reboot the other thing? But it's all right. We can take it. So yeah, it's all in good fun when you get together. So it was good. Me and Ray hit some nice tight gaps with the Avadas that everyone's screaming like, "Oh my God, they're gonna crash him!"
Oh yeah.
Maybe I have an idea for you. If you were having trouble with your phone, maybe set up a DJI account with your wife's phone, and then maybe they can send the code to her phone if you're linked up to hers, possibly.
Yeah, I have a backup phone,
Yep.
but it's a garbage phone. It can't even run DJI flag. So
Yeah, well, whatever it is, maybe
I just
spend
gotta
some
get my
time
phone
looking it up
fixed.
because I'm sure someone else has encountered the same issue, and maybe there's a troubleshoot for it. But you were able to get up in the air, thankfully enough, so that worked out great.
So the weird thing is, right, when I was, because no one's asked, well, why couldn't you do it? Why did everyone else? What happened was the first 3 times I tried, it never asked me to choose a height limitation. There was no spot for it. It just wasn't there.
Yep.
The last time it was there. So it kept assuming I wanted a 500-meter height activation. And I'm like, what the hell is this? That's why it kept saying they're waiting to review it and they're waiting to authorize and they're reviewing it. And that would have took days because they thought I wanted to go 500 meters high.
Yeah, they thought you wanted to go into the restricted airspace. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and it just never showed me the height. So that's why it kept giving me the trouble.
Okay.
That's why.
Well, be a way to simplify it in the future. We'll maybe learn
DJI
something.
authorization can sometimes get tricky.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just unexplainable. It just won't let you fly, even though Lance authorization is good. So,
yeah. Well, it was great for you and your wife to come out and meet us. We had a great time today. Appreciate it. And you have a great week, Jim.
All right. Well, Alex. Thank you for hosting us, and definitely going to keep that property in mind for future shots and future launch pads. All right. Bye,
Good
guys.
night.
Later.
Thanks, Jim.
And Alex.
Yeah, so I have a couple things. First thing, thank you everyone that came out to my house and was able to fly. Shout out to my son, Christopher Haggart, for starting his drone journey this week. And the last thing I just really want to promote is just like everyone that's part of this chat right now, let's not forget what Memorial Day is really about. It's fun to meet up with everyone. It's fun to have connections, but let's remember the people that put in service. My mom did 32 years. My dad did 8 years. There's people that really put in service to make sure that this country is safe. So Memorial Day is more than just cookouts and hanging out with people. It's really more about remembering people that did not make it back. There's a lot of people that did not make it back because they serviced our country. So let's keep that in mind as we're celebrating tomorrow and make sure that we're finding a moment to just give it a moment of peace, even if it's just a minute to honor those who sacrificed for us.
Oh, great message, Alex. I appreciate that. And your son is 13, right?
Yes.
What grade's he going into?
8th.
He's going into 8th grade?
Yep.
Well, hey, Christopher, looks like you're going to be going into 8th grade with a nice DJI backpack. Got a beautiful DJI backpack here that DJI sent me. I'm going to give this to Alex for you for your school year next year. Really good quality bag. That's going to go to you, Christopher. Welcome to the drone community. I'll throw some stickers in there for you too,
That's
bud.
nice.
He's going to love that. Thank you so much, Paul.
All right, Alex. Thanks for being here this week, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great night, everyone.
Thanks, Alex.
And Chris.
Well, basically, Alex just said it for me. I was going to say, just remember everyone that have served and, didn't make it back. And, that's all I have to say is just have a great Memorial Day and just remember what it's for.
Yeah. That's a great photo behind you, by the way.
Oh, yeah. You like it?
Yeah. Yep. Look at that.
I was on meetup today.
My beautiful wife. You want to move over there for a second again? I want to show this. My beautiful wife over there can't move. She's packed in with my drone, the backpack. She's got my walking stick. Yeah, she's a champ. I appreciate her so much.
Yeah, I figured I'd have to post this.
Okay, I'd just like to give a bit of a backstory to the photo that was shown earlier. That was taken the day before I went in for surgery, and it was a panorama of the actual hospital itself. So I thought I'd take a photo of that as a memento.
I did see that.
Yeah.
I did see that, Dom.
Yep.
That was nice.
Yeah. So with your weather changing over there, what are you doing for fun flying your drone? You're still getting out there, though, getting your sunrises, right?
Actually, surprisingly enough, we've had a pretty mild autumn, and it's pretty mild at the moment. We've had hardly wind. We had fog yesterday, and it's been pretty good. So I'm hoping that this streak continues after 87 days. I did have one day where it rained, and I took a photo of later the afternoon and a sunset. But we've had a really good run of weather, so I'm hoping it continues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and I'm glad too to hear that you're out of the hospital and you're healing up. By the way, from your surgery, that's awesome. So glad to have you back. Surgery is never minor, no matter what it is. It's it's a procedure. So glad to have you back, and hope you're feeling much better now.
Yeah, I am.
I want to remind everybody that mental health is an issue that affects a lot of people. If you need help and you're having a hard time, reach out. You can reach out to your friends, your family first. If you can't find the help you need there, first of all, I apologize. Everybody should have some family or friends to have as a backup. But if you don't have any help there, reach out further. Reach out to your local community. Reach out to the police if you need help. Reach out to the hospital, psychiatrist, doctor. Just reach out to someone. Get some help. Don't do it alone. I appreciate having everybody here tonight. We had some new people in the chat, which is always great. Sorry about that. I forgot. I didn't have the studio mode open. I forgot that when I click it, it'll automatically switch over to it and still get ready. But I appreciate everybody joining us here tonight. And if you want to be part of that long exposure contest, check out the featured topics in the group and get out there and fly and have some fun. Have a good night, everybody. So, guys, I've been doing a lot of thinking about all this drone technology that's come out over the last few years, and then I'm thinking about over the last 100 years. I'd have to say that out of all the inventions, the dry erase board is the most remarkable.